Hey folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the DC Universe Classics Hawkman action figure. This is figure number 2 out of Wave 6, which is the Calabac Collect and Connect figure for the Wave. I have to say right now that the Hawkman figure is my most anticipated figure out of Wave 6. Simply because of the detail and the accessories that come with this figure. I think this figure looks simply outstanding in the package. Take a closer look at the figure here. You can look at all the detail just through the package alone. With the helmet and his accessories. This figure I got at Walmart, and there were several Hawkmans I was surprised to find. And a lot of them had the bent weapon or a bent leg. And lucky for me, I was able to go through the figures to pick out the best Hawkman out of the bunch. You can see down below, you can see Calabac's right arm on there. And looking at the back of the package, we have the figures out of Wave 6. We have Hawkman, we have Mr. Miracle, we have Captain Marvel, we have Superman, and we finally have Killer Moth. The variants for this wave are Mr. Miracle, the variant being Dr. Impossible, and Superman, the variant being the red and blue costume, but he still has the mullet on there. Look over here, we have Hawkman's biography and statistics. And that looks pretty interesting information there. And we'll go ahead and open this guy up, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and Hawkman is out of his package. And the first thing we'll take a look at is the Collect and Connect piece, which is Calabac's right arm. As you can see here, it's pretty hairy. It's actually, the hair is sculpted very nicely on here, and you can actually see a tattoo there, and Calabac's gloved hand on there. That's pretty nice. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the accessories that comes with Hawkman. First one being the mace. This mace is nice and detailed as well. You can see the wrappings on the handle and the metal paint and the mace itself. This leather strap here is actually, it's made of plastic, but rigid plastic, so it retains its shape. So that's pretty neat. And take a look at the shield right here. This is nicely detailed as well. You can see the actual nicks and scars on the shield, so it's got that battle worn look about it. So I think that's really cool. And you can see here it's got a clip. You can place this on Hawkman's wrist. So, and the shield is kind of small though. I think it's more of a buckler than a shield. So, but it's still cool nonetheless. And then the third accessory, which I didn't notice because it was hidden pretty well in the package, is the sword, which is pretty cool. It's got a little bit of chipping on there, paint chipping. But there's also lots of nicks on this one to make it look like it was used in battle. Apparently in the DC universe the weapons are made in China. Right there. And the handle is nice and sculpted with the wrapping. So this is a pretty cool sword. Mine's a little bent, but nothing that some hot and cold water can't fix. So Looking at the Hawkman figure, this is a one cool action figure, I have to say. This is very, very well detailed. Looking at the Hawkman, looking at the helmet, it is excellent. I can't say any bad things about it. The wings on his helmet has a nice feather texture on there, and it's made of like a rubbery plastic, so it bends a little bit. You can shape it a little bit if you wish. The wings are outstanding. Look at the feathers on those wings, and the dry brushed to make it look feathery. So, but the wings on this guy, you can fold them in and out on here. You can fold part of the second half of the wing up and out in a variety of poses, and it's very, very cool. I really like this, and I don't think any other DCU figures share the same mold as Hawkman. I guess he's pretty much bare-chested, and I don't know of any other figures in the line other than Bwana Man, but I looked at Bwana Man and it's not the same mold, and so I think he has a unique mold for the upper chest area, and this right here is really nice and detailed too. This is painted really well. So overall, this figure is excellent. It's outstanding. The only issue I have is just some minor bleeding in the paint, but that's nothing to whine about compared to the quality of this figure. Let's go ahead and do the articulation. His head moves all the way around, but doesn't move up and down. Slightly disappointed because for a figure that does a lot of flying, and for posability, it'd be nice to be able to move the head up and down. It goes down a little bit, but not too much. The arms, they go all the way around. They go out and in. It rotates at the bicep area, bends at the elbow, and rotates at the wrist. The torso does bend down, but doesn't bend back because of the bands on here restrict the movement going back. The waist goes all the way around on here. The legs, they go up a little bit towards the back and they go out. It rotates at the thigh, bends at the knee, and bends at the foot on here. Overall, this is a great figure. I highly recommend this figure. Just the detail is just on the figure, and the accessories are great. They're excellent. I recommend this figure for anybody that is into the action figure collecting or into the DC characters. I appreciate watching the video, and I'll see you next time.